Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Prison Architect. It's a tycoon game that's currently in alpha. It's on sale on Steam at the moment. This is kind of a spin-off of, I don't know if you played, I think it's called Dwarf Fortress, or a game that I've played a lot. It's called Towns. It has a lot to do with, in order to control your builders or villagers or whatever kind of game you're playing, I guess, you have to zone, like different zones. Like, let's say you build a wall, right? And then you see how it says cell in each one of these cells? Well, that's because you build that wall around the cell, or the area that you want to be the cell, and then you click and you drag a zone inside those walls to make it a zone, and that tells your prison that you're going to want to store prisoners in the cell. It'll make sense, you'll see. This is the introduction. I have never played before. I have just recently purchased the game, haven't had a chance to play it. Right now it's Alpha 10 that came out, I think, at the end of May. So, here we go, tutorial. Enjoy. Alright, getting a phone call from the CEO. There's a prisoner. Double murder. He's sentenced to death. That's where we come in. Okay. We need to build an execution chamber for this guy. Alright, well, where are we going to build this execution chamber at? Alright, this is where I want the new facility. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. Construct a new building. We will also need an entrance. Build a large jail door on the south wall. So, you can see we have foundations where you construct and demolish buildings in order to shape your prison. Materials, rooms. Right now we're going to go to objects, where you place useful items. This is, you can build beds, toilets, tables, chairs, electric chairs, weight benches. But right now we're getting the large jail door. And we're going to put it right here on the south entrance of the building that we're building. And then to close this menu, all you got to do is click on objects again and it'll go away. Let's see, foundations. Building, outdoor only. This is what I mean about zoning. You can click and drag. You see this? You just click and drag, and you want to keep it inside this designated area, only because we're playing the tutorial right now, and you kind of want to follow along with the tutorial. But otherwise, you won't have a designated area like this. You can build freely and however you want. So right now, we're going to click and drag this, and I'm not sure how this is going to work in this game, but usually in Towns or Dwarf Fortress, you'll have people come and build your walls. Yeah, see, here come the mechanics or construction workers or handymen, whatever you want to call them, and they're building the walls to the facility around the border of our zone. The CEO is calling. Your workmen, that's what they're called, are responsible for construction of buildings. They'll collect steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build foundations and framework to your new building. It's the slowest part of construction. Alright, so they're saying it takes a long time, so make sure you place the building where you want it, because it's going to take a while to build. While we wait, take a look around with the WASD keys, and you can zoom out and in. Alright, see that? It's easy enough. Inside the building, I want a jail cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. So now we go to materials, and right here, brick wall, we got concrete, road, stone. So right now he wants brick walls. So we're going to fill all this designated area in with brick walls, and then close that. And then we can watch. There goes one with the brick. I don't see any bricks in the storage room. Not sure. Oh, I see. He picked the bricks up and he brought them over there. I got it. So one. Does that mean they have one brick wall left in there? Yep. Alright. That's cool. This is pretty cool. Now add large jail doors. You can rotate by pressing R. Okay. Large jail door. Put one here. See, R. Oh yeah. Okay, put one right there. And we'll close that. I'm guessing they're probably going to put the execution room in the big room. Just because I can't see an electric chair fitting in this small room over here. But I don't know why you'd want a room that big for execution. We're going to find out. Oh, you can middle click the mouse wheel. If you have a wheel on your mouse, which I think all mice do nowadays, you just click it and it will rotate whatever object you're holding. Designate rooms. Yep, the cell in a smaller area and the execution room in the big area. So you go to rooms, and this is what I mean about zoning different rooms. See, now that we have a building, you can click and drag execution. Oh, this is nice. It says execution inside the room, which and it tells you the requirements, what you need in the room. Yeah, I like how it says what the room is. Cell. It needs a bed and a toilet. Okay, bed and a toilet and an electric chair. So we have a toilet. Let's see where we're going. Now we're going to put it here, alright. And then the bed, and then an electric chair. $5,000. Wow. Alright. They're expensive. That would explain why not everybody has an electric chair in their house. I hope that's not the reason why. Alright, well, I'm just waiting for them to put the stuff in there. We got one guy walking over there. He's going to install the electric chair in execution. Oh, look, it came delivered in a box. See the contents: a bed, there's a bookshelf. Oh, this is kind of neat. He's building our electric chair. Oh yeah, that looks painful. Even all flat and pixelated, it still looks pretty painful. Waiting on our bed and toilet to come over here. There they are, right on cue. Alright, looking good. Awesome. There's still improvements, up to you. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners. Well, since this is an execution room, you know, this is where he's at a death sentence. I would think you'd want to make it comfortable. I don't know, but then I can see at the same time why you'd want the guy to suffer. But, alright. Higher quality floor material, as in wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Add some lighting, a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Where are we going now? Oh, look at this. It's a priest. See, blessing or praying for a prisoner. Ah, this is the man that's going to be executed. Not the priest, I hope. The law has made that decision. Okay, so basically the game just said you can't control who you kill in this game through execution. The state or the government or whatever, you know, is in charge in this game will tell you, and you just follow orders. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready and you can begin the prisoner transfer, simply click on him, then right click just outside his cell to initiate the transfer. So we click on him. Now look at these. Add a window, bookshelf, redo the flooring. When you are done, yeah, we'll leave all that. And right click outside of his cell. Alright. The chief. Incoming call. Looks like you're taking him away. I like these pictures. It adds something to the game, you know. It was about 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Ooh. Got ourselves a cutscene. Alright, let's see here. Alright. I like how his door is a jail cell. Alright, let's see. He's walking. Oh. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? Ha ha ha. Wow. Looks like he's holding a gun to his head. Over there. Don't. Just don't. There's the gun. Cold-blooded killer. You know, he kind of looks like that guy from Breaking Bad. If you take his hat off, or his hair off. Yeah, I'm sorry, tongue twisted there. You take his hair away, he looks like Walter from Breaking Bad, or Walt. Alright, wow, that's a pretty graphic cartoon. You can see his brain sticking out. Jeez, and now he's running away. So why did you leave the gun at the scene? You should take the gun. I don't know. Now he's cuffed and walking. All men deserve forgiveness. I don't think so. Hmm. 100 miles north, he would have been life in prison, so we must be in Texas. Right, so he's taking the walk of death. And now, good work so far. However, there's one problem. Oh, we need power. Connected to the electric supply. Oh, this is cool. It's kind of like, it's got that Sin City kind of feel here. Okay. Let's see, these cells don't have any power. Utilities mode, and so it looks like extend the cables. Okay, so utilities, I see. Let me drag this over here, and then down like that. Does that work? Yeah, we're gonna find out, aren't we? Let's see here. Try putting a wooden floor in here. I see it adjusts the walk speed. Okay, wooden floor there. Alright, and you can see our guys laying wire. I like how it shows you where it needs wire and it's flashing. You can see it right here, where they're laying the wire, and then it disappears when they place it. See this, you can see the little loading bar behind them when they're building something? This game looks very promising. It's got a lot of potential, that's for sure. And for $30 you can get in on the alpha build, and you'll also get the full version of the game when it comes out, beta, obviously. And depending on how much you spend, if you go to their website and not through Steam, you can like get a prisoner named after you, or you can have a bunch of bonus stuff depending on how much money you give. Alright. Use the power cables to connect the execution factory. Or execution room, okay. A dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with cables. Connect electric chair to electrical supply. Alright. Let's see here. So that chair is going to need direct attention. And then, can we do that? Maybe? I don't know, we're gonna find out. I like how my mouse is a flashlight when it's dark. You notice that? That's pretty cool. And they have flashlights in there. Alright. Just waiting for them to put the cables down. I think we can... Yeah, if you click over here on the right side, you can fast forward. Looks like double speed. Goes a bit faster. You still gotta wait, but you know, that's the whole thing of Tycoon games. Just building and waiting. It's not a game that you can beat in a matter of, 3 hours like most other games. Alright, we got power. We're almost done, I think. You should test an execution room at least once. I'm going to turn it on for a few seconds. Make sure everything is okay. So, what's it going to do? Is it going to suck power? Oh, wow. No, that didn't work. Turn the power back on. Step 1. Switch each capacitor back on by clicking on them in utilities mode. Step 2. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it. Then build 3 more capacitors. Alright. Test the electric chair again by clicking on it in utilities mode. Okay, so utilities. Need to turn each one of these on. How do we do it? Turn on. Turn on. How do you know if it's on? Okay. I think they're on. Alright, and then we need, what did I say, 3 of them? And then we wait for those to be installed, and then we're going to test the chair again. Speed it up a little. Oh wow, look, you can adjust the schedule and everything. That's pretty cool. And here come our capacitors. Here's 1. There's 2 and 3. Alright, now we gotta test this chair again. I think that was good. Alright. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's the important part of our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Alright, wow. Another cutscene. Now who is that? Is that prisoner? I don't know. Yeah, it is. So you went to that same priest to ask for forgiveness, and the priest said you have to turn yourself in. And now, well... You go. So I'm kind of anxious to see what kind of animation they have for the electric chair. You know, I'm not expecting much. Just look at the graphics. It's all sprites and two-dimensional graphics, but you know, that's what makes this game cool and unique. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Alright, here we go. Stand back and let it rip. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Do they really wear a hood? I mean, yes, I don't know. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say or any last words? I guess he should have said. And what's he gonna say? Susan, I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah. That hurt. That wasn't cool. Not cool at all. No, sir. Well, I want to say that's the tutorial of Prison Architect. Be sure to watch for a couple videos from this game for me. I'm going to try my best to make a prison, and we're going to see if we can't get it functioning. Alright, well, so be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, and I will see you guys later.